Hey friends, Susie Davis here, and we are about to step into the Sanctuary Biloxi over by Treasure Bay, right off of the beach on Highway 90. I want to show you this new venue. So let's hop inside and take a look. Hi Jason, how are you doing today?
Great, how are you?
I'm great.
Thanks for coming to visit us.
I'm really excited to be in this new space, so I want you to tell me a little bit about how you got started in taking a church and turning it into a venue.
Yeah, I'm really not sure still how we ended up stumbling into this. I've been doing like historic restoration and construction for a long time, and I love interesting, weird projects, and this one got presented to us about a little over 2 years ago. It's a 70-year-old church that had been sitting empty since Katrina. The space that you and I are in, nobody was in here since Hurricane Katrina. And luckily we've been able, through a lot of hard work and blood, sweat, and tears, been able to bring it back and bring it back to life.
I love this space. I know you've given me a couple of tours, and every time I walk into it, I see something new that catches my eye. So in the process of talking, you mentioned that you preserved a lot. As someone who lives in a historic home, I really love that, and especially on this side of Biloxi, where you almost are in the historic district of Biloxi. So tell me about some of the things that you've kept, because I know we have some things right behind us as well.
Well, we're actually sitting on what was the original stage from the church. We did some modifications to it, but this is the original one. We did some modifications behind us, and that entire wall behind us is all reclaimed wood. You'll notice up behind us, the DJ booth is actually the original baptismal, and we converted it to a DJ booth.
What a way to repurpose a baptismal.
It's still got the tub.
I know, I saw it. It's
still
blue
got
on
the
the
tub in
inside.
there.
So cool. So there's some other things. Tell me about some of the other things that you have just in this space alone.
Well, even in the ceiling, like it's all 4x6 structural beams. That was covered by layers and layers of drywall and popcorn. The stained glass is original. We love that. We framed it in really nice trim, but we kept the rough concrete walls exactly the way that they are. I feel like it's almost got like a castle church kind of feel. And the flying buttresses, back when this was built 60 plus years ago, this part of the building, that was the latest and greatest in technology. And it's fascinating. What's really nice is in this room you have no columns, so there's no obstructed views.
Yeah, and truthfully, as an event or even a space where if you're going to watch an event, columns really reduce your seating capacity because people don't want to sit behind a column.
Well, of course, it interferes with your line of sight and even like physically where you can put things on the ground.
No, I concur to that wholeheartedly. Now let's talk about the back of the room and what you guys are calling your VIP area as well.
So originally these were the crying rooms where you would take your babies during a service if they were being loud, and we were able to make a new structural floor system above them, and now there's the VIP lounge up there. It's the best place in the house. That's where me and Jen sit and watch shows. To me, it's the best place to sit. I call it the grown-up section. And then we actually just built 2 new powder rooms up there on the south side of the balcony, which is really nice. You don't even have to come here in the middle of a show if you've got to run to a powder room really quick.
No, I love that. And when Jen and I were talking a minute ago, you know what I love about venues when you just open up, there's always room for growth.
Sure.
So being in the world that you've come from, I'm sure you've got a lot of plans and things that you've done already.
Absolutely.
To shift this space to make it modern.
So everything behind the walls, all mechanical, electrical, plumbing is brand new. In fact, we had to upgrade the electrical service to the entire neighborhood because of what we were bringing in here. Yeah, Mississippi Power was very cooperative. They were really great. We have all new transformers. The neighborhood got a whole new system. Latest and greatest in LED lighting, intelligent lighting in here. All the HVAC is new and very efficient. We preserved the historic integrity and the comfort and feel good of the building, but everything behind the scenes is working like a watch.
Oh, I like that. So what are some of the things that our viewers can expect to see here at the Sanctuary Biloxi?
So like you said, it's a really cool, flexible space. You can do events, you can host a Mardi Gras ball here, wedding, birthday, things like that, but we also have a lot of entertainment going on here. If you go to our website, you can see we've got comedy acts every month. We've got a big comedy festival coming on Memorial Day. We've got a few festivals coming on this summer, and there's music here almost every weekend.
Well, as an event planner, I look at the ability for someone who is doing a wedding or a private event that you can really take this and take it to the next level. Are you open to that?
Absolutely, and you know, we're in this room, but it's a very large property. There's a lot of outdoor spaces, a lot of green spaces. You'll see some of the suites later. There's multiple places in here to do all kinds of events. We've already hosted corporate events. We've got some award ceremonies coming up this year.
I like
for
that.
weddings, it's amazing. We've even found space for where the bride and groom can prepare separately and have their little hangout areas. We've got everything covered here. It's a really dynamic space.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
And you know what I love, with that being said, if you're thinking about a private event, you're not locked into using one food person.
Yeah, and we did that intentionally as well. So we have a bar here. We're certainly not a bar, but we do have bar services here. But we like that we didn't anchor ourselves to one kitchen. So maybe you want Italian, maybe the next person wants tacos. You know, we can bring in caterers and cater to anybody's needs and wants.
Okay, I love that. So let's talk about some of the things that you foresee yourself getting involved with the city of Biloxi, because we were talking about that as well. What's your vision for this place for long term?
So one thing that's been really great is the city of Biloxi has been very cooperative and very helpful with us along the way. Before I even purchased the property, I went and approached them with my plan, and I didn't know how they were going to take it, right? But the mayor especially has been super helpful, and the entire city. Jerry from the building department is amazing. They were really happy that we were taking this derelict building and putting it back into commerce. And we feel that this is going to be a destination for community events. It brings a lot of business, not just for us, because you can walk here to the big play down the street.
Right.
The beach is a block away. There's a casino across the street. So we feel that everything that we've done for the neighborhood is going to bring business to our neighbors and our friends in the community, not just for us.
Now, you just said something to me earlier that you are bringing something back to this building in April. What is that?
Yeah, that's actually really cool, and it wasn't part of the plan. It just happened the way it's supposed to happen. We actually have a new church congregation that's going to be starting here in April, and it's going to be non-denominational. Me and Jen call it like flip-flop church. Everybody's welcome. It's really casual. We based it on something we experienced at Floribama. And so we're actually going to have church service in here again starting in the middle of April. So you can sin on Saturday and praise the Lord on Sunday.
Oh my goodness, that's such a great, that's a great concept. So you heard it first, my friends, a brand new venue that is here actively servicing our community. Their big first event was the post party for Creed and Three Doors Down, a local band. Guys, come check it out, book an event, come see it if you want to come see it. Sanctuary Biloxi. See you soon.
SanctuaryBiloxi.com.